When you're falling, I'll be there above all.
I'll just put that on. So as you guys wait around, I assume, Scrap, you've also gone to Walter's apartment.
Yeah.
Alright,
I can't sleep anymore. So why would I be tired?
Yeah.
This is dumb. I hate it. God damn it.
Well, you're not
So-
tired. You're restless.
I know, but that helps the time pass. The time can't pass anymore.
Well, play a game.
Play a game. With what? Your chair?
No, I'm sitting in my chair.
I know, you're busy.
Tic-tac-toe.
You can't. If you're playing as a person who knows how to play tic-tac-toe, then it goes in ties forever.
No. There's more than 2 people here. Play tic-tac-toe.
With 3 people?
Well, I
Three-dimensional
suppose,
tic-tac-toe?
yeah. I mean, you can invent 3 people tic-tac-toe.
Walter, your triangles.
Sure.
I'm X's and Arsenal's circles.
We'll just double the
35
grid.
squares to fill.
You know, I feel like we're playing Connect 4 now.
No, you make it 3-dimensional. That way you can go at 3 different
Yeah,
directions.
but how are you gonna draw it?
Boom! Projection.
We're down here like, how can we possibly make a new game? I have it. Let's revamp tic-tac-toe.
In the extreme vision, we see Ben getting murdered.
All right, yes. So as this is going on, and as you're working on your game of tic-tac-toe, Kronos and Scrap, over the general din of the city at night, you do hear the subtle chop of some blades, some helicopter blades.
Well, seems like the neighbors got their new Ginsu knives.
They're just the next door neighbor is like one of those chefs that cooks on the table.
He really likes to prove
Oh,
that
the
they can
hibachi?
cut through anything.
You talking about the hibachis?
Yeah, the one with like the grill in front of him, and they just
Yeah.
stick it in front of you. You're like, wow, that's amazing. He's such a professional. But Scrap will kind of look around for something to throw, and he'll only see the chair, and he'll go, oh.
And I'm sitting in it.
I know. I can't. I could throw you. I won't.
You'll
But I
find
could.
you'll find yourself in a time loop is what will happen.
Just to get in the middle of like throwing for the rest of eternity.
Yeah, that slow motion looking down at you disappointedly as time rewinds again.
Alright,
But-
so does anybody look outside for the helicopter you hear?
Oh yeah. Jokes
So-
aside, scramble for the door
So
or the
you
window.
look-
Where
You look out, and there is a small purple helicopter with tinted windows and green rotors.
now, when you say small helicopter with tinted windows, how small of a helicopter are we talking
And
here?
how tinted are the
um,
windows?
Probably
Yes.
like one of those bubble helicopters.
Yeah, it's like one of those little bubble helicopters.
One
Bubble
person
helicopters.
size.
Yeah, it's like
Oh, those little ones that if someone's. Oh, hold on. I think I know what you're talking about.
it's like this.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this thing. Why isn't there a brick or something I can just huck through the window?
I almost literally suggested, like, why don't you just bring some bricks up there with you?
I don't know. I wasn't thinking.
Well, you take
I didn't think he'd let my bricks into the apartment. They
you
make
take
a mess.
one glove off and you throw it at him.
That sounds like a fantastic idea.
Hey, when you're out of weapons, take your shoe off and throw it. I
Well,
mean,
there is
No,
the
my ex's
velocity-
fucking shoes.
the velocity you would throw the shoe at would make it as damaging as anything, like a straw needle in a
In-
hurricane.
Walter.
Important question for Walter. Is this chair a spinny chair?
No,
No, it's one of those little
going
fold
out
ones.
the window.
no, it's a normal looking chair, like oh shit, what's that Swiss company?
IKEA.
IKEA. It's like an IKEA looking chair.
IKEA is definitely Swedish, by the way.
Swiss, Swedish, whatever.
It's only like 5 countries between them, and a Baltic Sea. No, Baltic Sea is the east.
Is
What
there?
is it?
Is there literally?
North Sea? No.
What is it
Oh.
called? What's that?
Isn't that the Baltic Sea?
I thought Baltic Sea was
It's
east. No,
both.
it's the Black Sea. It is the Baltic Sea,
Yeah.
isn't it? I'm probably wrong.
It's North and Baltic. There's 2 seas up there.
Yeah. So this helichopter It looks like it's unraveling something from the bottom. It looks like it has a little mechanism at the bottom, and it's pointing through Benumzi's window. But he hasn't noticed it yet because even though it is nighttime, the city is still extremely loud, and he's currently watching TV.
I just want to point out that the first Google result people also ask is Switzerland the same as Sweden? I'm not alone here.
Oh my god. You get that message.
Dumb heli out window.
You'll see like Benjamin like not even get up out of like his couch or something, but he'll like lean over the back of it and just like be upside down, like looking outside, trying to spot it.
So, and where would the tablet be in your hands? Would you like place down like a side table as you're watching?
I'm gonna say like it's on a nearby side table.
All right. So, and as you look down, look around, you see this bright pulsing light shoot out of the helicopter, pass through your window, and impact your tablet.
Oh my god, did he
It's
just
gonna
laser
start
beam my
pulsing.
tablet?
It's gonna start pulsing. Your tablet isn't melting or anything, but holy moly.
Oh, you're breaking up.
You got hit by laser too.
Oh, I thought that was me
Hopefully
for a
it
second.
doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah, Benjamin will like pick up his tablet and like start shaking. It's like, what's happening to it? What's wrong?
All right,
Yeah.
so I'm heading out.
So the beam only hit it for maybe 2 seconds, and he picked it up, and the beam went back out the window, and following it, you can see the helicopter chopping away outside your window.
There's a weird disparity of technology here.
There is.
Helicopter gyro technology, but not on like a massive scale. And also laser communication technology.
The future is now.
This is the moment
Exactly.
in the beginning of Independence Day where we're trying to communicate with aliens with light beams. And the next one blows up the ship.
But yeah, this will be the point where I will head inside, put on my costume, and fly out my window.
I'm
Okay.
heading out too.
Okay, well, Scrap will reach into he got his little bag with all this stuff in it, and all that's left in there. He just wanted to show off as the welding mask,
All right.
and he's gonna put it on, and he's gonna be like, he can barely see because of the welding mask, but he's gonna point in the general direction of Arsenal and go, "We got this."
Do you want me to take you up on the roof on the way out?
Oh wait, I thought we were gonna follow the copter or blow it up.
No, well, my intention is not to follow the copter. My intention is to stop it here.
Oh,
So if I figure put you on the roof, you can probably grab some paving stones and throw it.
I just think we could follow it home.
Why do that when we can just stop him and grab him and then make it
Car,
somewhere?
house. We've been over
It
this.
sounds like you guys are arguing about it, and you like literally just see me flying away.
Also, why would there be a paving stone on the roof?
I grab Scrap and we head out.
Okay.
And I sit in my chair.
Sit in your chair.
Both unable to
Alright.
fly as Kronos, and unable to fly as Walter.
But literally, as soon as it lands, you're there.
Well, it was nice to have company.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, we lost someone.
Uh-oh.
Oh wait, damn it! 1 second.
That's what you get. Leave me behind, I'll kill the GM. I'm the bad guy.
It's going into a meta level.
That's my next character, Meta. He runs games.
Okay. So, you guys pile out after this helicopter?
Well, my intention is to stop the helicopter before it goes anywhere myself.
So to do this,
Okay.
he occupied both of his hands.
But you see, like, where the landing treads are? I want to fly up and go stand on them.
You
I'm
go
going
up-
to
Giant
put my face-
pigeon.
No, I am in like regular hero form right
Oh
now.
no, you should have been a pigeon just pecked at his windows.
I was literally also thinking of just like colliding as a giant pigeon into his front window.
Jeez.
Hilarities. But I'm going to do it the slightly more intimidating way, where I land on it and just knock.
So this helicopter is not very fast, and you can come up from below to avoid the blades. When you stand on the running skis and you tap on the window, there is no response from within, and the windows are quite tinted from the outside.
I think that's illegal.
Probably.
Illegal amount of tint.
But yeah, I'm gonna like put my face against it and just like say into it, land.
It is going to pick up speed, and at this time, Arsenal can
Oh, the
also
opposite.
get up to it.
All right, I had a thought. Using my radio sense, I start scanning for a control frequency.
There is a radio control frequency being beamed to this helicopter.
Benjamin, keep it busy. And I start tracking the signal back.
Okay.
And, oh, by the way, it's a drone, so if it starts doing anything crazy, feel free to destroy it.
Oh no, all those
Oh,
umbrellas.
I'll like jiggle the handles a bit. Does like the door open? Is like actually locked?
The door actually opens.
And inside, nobody.
Inside, there is a small
Bomb.
stuffed animal of a turtle
Oh,
with a little HM taped to it, as well as a small little like recording device.
And a block of C4.
No, there is actually no block of C4.
There's a case
I'll
of
go
it.
ahead and like take the turtle and recording device in arm and like take a seat inside the copter, and just listen to the recording device.
Turtles go with
All right,
anthrax.
so here is what the recording device says. I really hope this works.
I thought it was like a recording, like they're recording us and see like when I was a young lad. You see,
Somebody tell me what it's saying. I can never hear anything. If not for me, but for the audience.
So what did it say, Firebrand?
It said something along the lines of "Foolish Arsenal, you'll never catch me, Haxinus Maximus."
In a text-to-speech voice.
Exactly, in the default text-to-speech voice. I'm surprised it didn't also go off on like some sort of like text-to-speech rampage, like a la Moonbase or something.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's it. And then like when that happens, when it finishes, the turtle, like the stuffed turtle, is going to squeak twice, and it's gonna
Aw.
like, yeah, it's just gonna squeak twice, and that's gonna be it.
Okay, I squeak it again.
It squeaks.
It's mine now.
But as you're doing that, you notice you are losing altitude.
Oh, that's really not good.
No, like it's not an uncontrolled descent, but it is flying down.
Hey Arsenal, how do you stop a falling helicopter?
By taking the controls and flying it?
Okay, how do I do that?
I don't know. I've never flown a helicopter before.
okay, hold on. Let's see if I have 6 whole points tech technology. Oh no, 4 points in vehicles.
Well,
see if
There
I
you
can
go, you
talk
can
him down
tell
on
me
this
what to
one.
do.
You're with me, and I'm tracking the signal back, so we're...
Yeah, but I mean, I'm. Oh wait, no, I don't have a communicator in my head, so I'm just there
You
going
push
like.
forward to go up, right?
I think it's pull... Well, no, actually, no, that's on
Yeah,
airplanes.
push
I'm not exactly
forward.
sure. I'm not sure with helicopters.
Helicopters are the same. They have inverted
Alright.
controls. I'm
Wait, no,
telling
push
you this
forward,
by
you go
waving
down.
flags in the air, hoping you can read flag signs.
He's doing semaphore on his...
And as this is going down, you can see that the helicopter is descending towards what looks like a rooftop pool.
Oh no, this is gonna be super sick. You have to let yourself do it.
And as it's going down, the voice recorder says again, "Hope you're ready to make a good splash."
There's nobody in the pool, nobody's in danger here, right?
Nobody's in the pool, but there are several people like from the sidelines. They're kind of like pointing at the helicopter and kind of
Bruh,
scattering.
if you can land this, you will be friends with all of those people immediately.
That is incredibly true. I
Okay.
have to know.
Okay, you're assuming these are like spring breakers and not like elderly people.
I don't
Would
care
be
how old
very-
you are. If some
So?
guy lands a helicopter right next to your pool and then just gets out like James Bond in a costume like a superhero, you are friends with that man.
Not if you're in a
I
retirement
could
village.
totally splurge a hero point to try to land this.
You could.
You know what? I will. I'm gonna do it. Because I have a -1 if I just roll vehicles.
All right.
Wait,
So,
seriously?
seeing as failing wouldn't even result in anything super bad happening with and Scrap with your 4 vehicles, you can
Yeah, but
talk through it a little bit.
The thing is that I don't have like an in-helmet, sealed communicator. Like I just have like a welding mask and a cell phone in my pocket.
I guess with the lack of danger, this will just be a use of a hero point to change the scene.
Yes.
So I'll just go ahead and pop that and just go like, oh wow, technology's actually really easy, guys.
I've flown this in my video games or
It's got
whatever.
a stick. You move it.
There's a big
And I
old.
didn't even crash it like in Black Ops or anything. Wow.
There's just a big sign on the front that says "How to fly."
There's a switch that says
So like
autopilot.
I will like literally land it like right besides the pool. I'll get out and see like whoever's there, and I go, "How do you guys like a free helicopter?"
Like everyone's kind of looks at you in stunned silence for a while. They got like a couple of beers in their hands. They see you land, step out, want a free helicopter. They're like, yeah, and they're gonna like rush forwards.
And then the CSI intro starts.
Yes,
Best use of hero points.
yes,
So yeah, I'm gonna actually like stick around and like talk with them for a bit.
nice. So of course you're like, whoa, dude, where do you get this helicopter? You're Firebrand, right? I saw you on TV.
Yeah, that's right. I'm on a case right now. I'm chasing after someone called Haxmus Maximus.
Oh wow, he sounds really dangerous. I'm sure you can handle them though.
Hacks to the
Oh,
max, brah.
absolutely. He stole my password off my tablet just now.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna hunt him down.
Protect that banking information.
Yeah, so I'm literally just like puffing up my chest and doing all this.
Nice. So as that is going down, you guys do manage to track. Okay, wait. You guys do manage to track the signal to a single block before it cuts out.
Well, we're closer.
And where are we? We're still in Alpina, right? Or where are we at?
No, you followed it back to Reichsglen.
Oh hell yeah!
The call came from inside the house.
Mm.
All right.
Epic has
so-
been Haximus Maximus the whole time.
And apparently, we got a kaiju invasion too.
Like as the game progresses, each area is just going to accumulate more and more random crap.
What the fuck is that? It was squished to the left side of my screen. Like Kaiju Invasion. I'm like, I don't know, this music doesn't sound like Pacific Rim, and then I slowly scoot over to the left and I see just the head of Godzilla.
That was an addition from someone else. All right. So you are able to track it to a fairly like sleepy area. It appears to be some sort of commercial zone, and there are a lot of like restaurants and like nightclubs around.
So how have we slowed down then?
Yeah, we're hovering over it all.
All right, let's see. So you said you had handles, was it?
Yeah, basically something to help. I mean, so I'm something you can grab onto, or I can hold you, and it's a combination of things. It depends on what needs to be done at the time.
Well, just holding on with one hand, he's gonna lift up his mask, and he's gonna kind of blink a bit because it's adjusting to the light again.
Yeah.
The melding mask wasn't a great idea. So can you like scan for electronic use? Is that a thing? Can you just find the one guy who's using a bunch of electricity really fast?
Closest I can do is have Epic hack the grid reports and do that, but this does narrow it down. Hacking doesn't usually take up a bunch of energy usually, but we can try.
So you run your scan.
Yep, I have Epic take a look.
Make a perception check.
All right.
Why is it never me doing the perception checks?
You don't have the technology.
I don't. All my tech is very analog, and I have 6 points.
Really? I thought you had a lot more than that.
For tech. My tech is 6 points. Perception is
Oh,
15.
perception. Yeah, I was saying, 'cause I saw you had like a +10 plus a +5.
Nah, perception's like, I got it. But technology's like, well, have we
Awareness
tried
10.
hitting it?
Okay, so what was your perception?
Working on it here.
Okay,
I had to double check what Epic had.
right.
A second.
Epic has no eyes. He has no perception.
Actually, yes, I did. So I was wrong.
Oof. Okay. So you can readily identify that there is one building that is taking a unusually large amount of power
Mhm.
on this.
And does it also have an unusual amount of radio signals too? Like,
It does have radio signals coming in and out, which is unusual considering it is a foreclosed nightclub.
all right.
Okay. Did you find it?
Yeah, I found a place that could be it.
What is it? Point it out.
I point down to the said foreclosed nightclub.
So you point out to the nightclub, and it's some place that's just called the Warren.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I have an idea.
All right.
I can't fly,
Mm-hmm.
and I love enclosed spaces. So I'm
Mhm.
going to go in there and start knocking out, I don't know, retaining walls. And when he runs out, you just, I don't know, hit him with like a truck or something, like, or your fist. I don't know.
Oh. Okay, what happens if that building comes down on you?
I'll be fine.
Oh.
Of course, if you want to be that way, I could just let go over here and just turn you into a bunker buster bomb.
Well, the thing is, I still
He doesn't
only
have
weigh
to-
nothing. I'll be the smallest bunker buster there ever was.
Oh, I can go up about another couple thousand feet and let you go then.
I'll still be the most
I'm
a hole in the
joking.
ceiling. But I mean,
Or
I could go in there and start making a ruckus, and then he's probably gonna bolt, and you just hang out here, and then just catch him when he runs out.
All right, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Put him. I go down a little bit, not quite in the area, you know.
Yeah.
So it's not so obvious that like
Okay.
I've spotted him.
Since I have some time before I get there, I have some time to look while I'm walking. Is there a hunk of pipe, or just slag metal that's just kind of scattered about somewhere? It's industrial. There might be something, right?
It is an industrial sector, but this is a more commercial
Oh,
district.
God damn it! Stupid
Manhole
street
cover.
cleaning.
Pick up
Cleaning
manhole
up
cover.
garbage. That's true.
Let's see. Oh, is there a street sign?
Yes.
There is no longer a street sign. It is now a club.
You pick up the Club Street sign.
Yeah, okay, I'll take that. And
Sure,
I'll just get.
And just as a heads up, so there's some continuity going on, I would have let Benjamin know that we
Of
found
course.
something and where, so that way he has a chance to join us.
You hear
Right, like,
excited
I'm-
chattering in the background. He's like, yeah, sure, whatever.
I'm probably like literally creating drinks for the party and going, yeah, this one goes out to like this god of partying or something.
Yeah, and it's like
Egyptians don't really have a god of partying so
like-
much as like sexual pleasure. So
this one goes out to Dionysus, and everyone is completely smashed, just like yeah,
yeah,
Good old Dionysus. Just
Danny Ices.
pour one out for your Sobex.
Pour one out for so bad.
Oh no, it'd be Osiris. Wait, no, was Osiris the one that died? Yes.
Osiris is the dead one.
Cyrus is the one that is
A
dead.
lot of them have died.
Sobex. Well, okay, then pour one out for Ra, because he just gave up on his humanity and bailed.
Pour one out for Set, pour one out for Mohan, pour one out for Teth, pour one out for...
Just pour it out for
all the
everybody.
murder victims. Oh yeah.
I mean,
And here-
comparatively,
and
they
here's
all
one-
must be dead because Ben's the only one still around.
And here's one for my homies.
Just one drop.
Says Grandma, I guess. Who the hell just said that?
I'm sure by the time we're done with this, that's like 12 drinks in.
Oh yes.
But yeah, now I'm flying tipsy over.
Sir? Yeah. There appears to be a large swerving pigeon flying somewhere over Reichsglen. Jenkins, are you drunk?
Well, that's why we chest all the planes with chicken cannons.
Jenkins, you ignore that pigeon. He pays us good money.
That pigeon's a supporter of the community. Show some respect.
Officer, I'd like to report an FUI.
Flying on. The thing is, that can't exist here. Because they're fucking helicopters. Why not?
Well, some of these have backgrounds of flying vehicles too, so.
Yeah.
If it's in the picture, it exists. Like Godzilla.
If it's in the picture, it exists.
Just add whatever you want in the picture to get whatever you need. See these giant piles of cash, those are mine. Write your name on them.
Yeah, it's just got this background of all these transparent objects I'm gonna need in the future.
So I can imagine Scrap picking up the club sign and he's about to try knocking out the whole building in it. He's approaching with malicious intent, and then just suddenly splat, bird hits the pavement.
A bird does crack the pavement beside you.
Does it skid?
Yes.
A little bit.
I laugh. He's gonna take a second because he's more than a few, I don't know, sheets on the Nile. Fuck, I don't care. And the door, is there those little block and chain things going on where they just kind of wrap it around the front door and call it good? That's funny. I set down the sign nice and careful, and then I just deck it straight in the middle. Wait, hold on. The door
The
is
doors.
the door? Was it one of those the double doors?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you punch it straight in the middle.
All right. The doors
Way to
swung
make it
out, so they
entrance.
break off their hinges.
Scrap's gonna grab the sign and he's gonna start dragging it behind him. And he's going, knock, knock, hello.
Benjamin's right behind you now, just going, "Party's here.
Oh,
Patrick Hurdle."
Shut up. House cleaning. He just hucks the sign in some general direction.
Mm-hmm. So the
Just making
interior
this-
of this place is extremely dark. But you can make out there's a large open area that looks like it had most of the tables and chairs stripped out. We're gonna move over there.
Okay.
But there's some tables, chairs, etc. around here, some various bits of debris, but it's mostly cleared out. Draw some tables quick. And
Draw
there
some
is
tables.
a stage. I know these are impeccable tables.
I can get you some tables.
Nah.
There's an art library here available.
I'm cultivating a minimalist aesthetic.
You sure?
Trust me, I know the feeling for you.
I mean, you sure?
God, I played a Dark Heresy game where the GM just he handmade maps and they were ridiculous, but his games were just bad. But the maps were incredible. He made them from scratch. And I'm like, oh, God, I don't want to play this anymore, but fuck me, that's amazing.
Take a screenshot, steal it.
No, it's been at least a year since I played that guy. But he would he took a top down of the Millennium Falcon and lopped off bits and made it into combined it with a bunch of other just kind of leftover scrap and made it into a factory.
Jeez.
It was really impressive. But
Damn.
fuck me, I'm I don't want to. This is terrible. Everyone's super passive aggressive, and I do not want to be here right now.
Oof.
I don't know.
But
Me and
the
Griff
maps are
had
great.
some pretty awesome maps from a guy who fell asleep on us halfway through a game.
I remember that one. We threw each other out of buildings during that one.
Yeah, it was
You
great.
fell asleep.
It was great.
Yeah, he would just stop talking and be like, "Hey, you still there?"
Oh my god.
Jeez.
I guess it's RP time.
Yeah, but I mean, the maps would be massive and they're giant mazes and some of the most annoying puzzles you'd ever seen. Not fun.
Okay.
One
Okay, sorry.
interesting I've seen is now you can do on Roll20 moving maps.
I always wanted one of those because I always had this great map that was a giant circle with giant rotating rings. But every
Yeah, so-
rotation
Oh, geez.
every rotation had interlocking sparks that they would always match up with a doorway or a hole, but I just could
I'm
never
talking-
make it.
I'm talking about what they do. It's like a battle map type of thing with basically you take a video file, so to speak, and it puts it on loop, and you put it in. That's your background, so you can have trees blowing or water flowing, and
Oh, that
That's
explains
cool.
the animated thing. The
Yeah.
third option on the bottom. I just thought they were including GIFs now.
well, basically, yeah, you do. Well, I think there's going to be that too. But yeah, it's basically a GIF or a short movie or something like that you put as the map background. But you have to have this VTT plugin on Chrome for it to work right now.
Oh, the old map tools thing.
Map
Anyways,
tools. Oh
So-
god, it's been a long time since I heard map tools.
All right.
So-
So what happens?
You guys step inside. It is very dark around here. You do see some dark shapes hunkering around in the corners that don't look like normal things that you'd find in a nightclub. You can choose to get closer, or you cannot. And on the stage as well, there are curtains that are drawn across.
I will choose to not get closer to dark things. I'll go ahead and approach the stage. This feels nice and dramatic.
Whoa,
Wait,
casual
hold on.
racism.
Wait a second.
by the way,
I
those are
can't
some
see.
huge tables.
I can't see shit.
I can't either, but
Well, then
It is
you're made
quite
of
dark.
fire.
Hey,
all right, I'll turn it on.
light the tables on fire.
Well, no, you give one of these tables to Walter?
I suppose it wouldn't be too far out to just do power trick, and I should probably just buy lighting up later.
Yeah.
Or just make a torch, because you can.
Yeah, actually, that's true. Yeah.
Just make wood.
Yeah.
I do like how many times I gotta step in and remind you of your powers.
And Arsenal, are you going to remain outside as they go in?
That was the initial plan.
All
I
right.
I
figured
didn't expect this man to come careening out of the literal sky.
I figure I'm close enough that if they decide, okay, we need more backup on a fight, I can zoom in.
Okay.
In a
You got
round
your
or so.
So when you get about halfway towards the stage, all of the lights, well, the lights are going to come on, but all like the lasers and stage lights are going to switch on suddenly,
Ooh.
and a fog machine is slowly going to start pushing fog out from this side. And stepping out, no, well, actually not stepping out, reeling down from the rafters on a rope is Haximus Maximus. So they're
Fire
going to
red
come
will
down,
stop and clap.
and you're going to hear this.
Somebody tell me what's going on. Other than that car. Dead air, dead air.
So
Okay.
Text to speech, villain monologue A, and attack robots. That's
Ha
what you
a ha a ha a.
Yeah.
It is I who have lured you into my trap, into my spider's web. And then, yeah.
I have actually. You weren't tracking me. I was tracking you. I am the best ever. Can I throw a brick at him?
You got a nice big 10-foot square table there you could throw. I'm sure that'd be
I
nice.
have to run
Yeah,
to
that's
the
actually
table.
true. I suppose we should roll initiative, though, shouldn't we?
yes, you should.
Make sure to click me this time. There we go.
Since I said I've been watching them the whole time, do I need to roll a perception?
Oh, what?
Oh, okay, your vision can penetrate concealment, right?
As I described before, I wanted the one that could see through walls and stuff. So
Yeah, so it's either walls, but technically, unless you have dark vision, you wouldn't have been able to see him in the rafters.
I have. Oh no, I wasn't asking to see him, but I do have one that can see through darkness. Just getting to where it's called. No, I said I was watching. I have infravision as well.
Oh, so you would have seen heat.
I have the extended hearing, extended vision, infravision, microscopic vision. The one that let me see through walls, ultra hearing, and time sense. So I can. But yeah, like I said, I wasn't watching him. I was watching them.
Oh, right. The one that lets you see through walls is penetrates concealment.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
There we go. Yeah, I think I mentioned this one. Okay.
But I was saying, since I was watching them, when this all unfolds, I don't need to make perception, right? I can.
No.
But
Okay.
I do need to be on the map.
guys down. And as you as these lights turn on, sorry, let me just the music is also going to switch on, like the club music is going to switch on.
Mm-hmm.
And let me get that going up.
Oh, are these ones in the back order spots?
They are.
Ooh.
And all these robots lining the sides, the ones that are just marked with the skulls, seem to be like standard domestic service robots, but they've all been like spray painted purple.
I hate this.
Kind of shoddily, in
Love
fact.
this guy.
Does that include the order spots, actually?
The Orders bots as well have been spray painted, but a little bit extra care has been
Alright.
put into them, and they have a little frowny face painted on their domed heads.
Alright, so that at least answers my question of, is he working with them? Probably not.
No.
The orders bots have green trim.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
taking control of them. They're his now.
Yeah.
For long.
Okay, so that's clear that and that. And read this. And you may notice that Haxmus Maximus is not on this recording. Sorry, not on the turn order.
Yep.
Because he's going to turn, and a flurry of green pyrotechnics is going to shoot up. And when they dissipate, he's going to be gone.
One of those again.
Round
Well,
one.
Was he really even there to begin with?
I
Was
mean,
he really
arguably,
there?
I would say that would have been a better turn if he just was never there. Like, you see with your
Well-
infravision, nothing is there.
Well, you would have noticed a heat haze.
Well, yeah, of course, because it's pyrotechnics.
Nah, I mean, like, before that, though. He was
Yeah.
giving off heat.
Well, it's also a laser show.
It is a laser show, yes.
Could have been a holograph.
Yeah.
Holographs or lasers would produce heat.
He just
That
had
is
various
correct.
space heaters.
No,
I
I
guess
just,
as he disappears.
I was just saying ironically because I have C's initiative, so it's like, oh, is he going before me? I will interrupt his ass. No, because that's my whole stick, going first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess, like, as he disappears, I'll, like, try shouting at him, I wanted to thank you for the turtle!
All right, so, Kronos, you are going first.
I'm going to
You're not
assume
surprised at this.
the Orders bots are not minions.
No.
But I would like to try this slam attack that I've been hearing about.
All
No.
right.
I regret mentioning this last time.
So,
And so
And
how
then
fast
suddenly-
are you going to move with this slam attack?
well, at half of my speed, because that's the maximum I'm allowed to go in a slam attack. I'm speed 20, but I can only move speed 10 because of power levels.
You poor baby.
Yeah.
Which would be, 11? 11 damage if I hit? Or 11 whatevers?
I believe that would be DC 11 toughness. Do you have to? Sorry, not DC 11, but the plus 11 effect.
Right, because it's
Would you-
10 for the speed, and then plus 1 for circumstance.
Yeah. And do you have to make the attack roll for that? I don't use slam
I'm
very often.
pretty sure. I mean, I still have it up.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'm gonna find my own stuff too. Let's see.
While I'm on the page, let's see, when you charge right into a target using your momentum to stride, blah, blah, blah. Sorry, I'm slow. Potentially receiving the damage if you move your full speed. You know, it doesn't say.
Well, then I would assume that you do make your regular attack.
Because half of it is the damage you deal, and half of it how much damage you take for slamming.
Yes.
But the thing is that I would do the plus 11, or the 11, but it's rounded down, so it would only be 5 to me, and I have impervious toughness 5, which should negate all the damage done to me.
As impervious toughness 5, or is it impervious toughness?
I have
10?
impervious toughness 10. Sorry,
All right, so yes. Then you
I'm
don't-
always reciting the equivalent or what the actual damage value would be.
Yeah.
All right, so rush in and hit.
Make that roll.
Not great.
Not great. And I believe. So, even though you can move quite fast, lasers do move faster, and your all the lights are kind of disorienting you a little bit.
Yeah.
as they're like swishing around quite fast, so you do not manage to connect your charge.
Well, I'm out of here.
Just like a slam against the wall.
Maybe a crack in the wall. It doesn't move.
Suddenly, like half the building collapses.
Jeez.
Sonic
So-
boom and
So, as these robots along the sides come to life, they're going to straighten up, and they are going to start like running over tables and through everything to try and get to you. So they are going to be rushing forward from all angles. How far is
Okay.
that? Not far. So they are like rushing in from every side. They can't really make it that far. But one of them is a police robot, and he is going to bring up what looks like some sort of riot control weapon, and he's going to fire some rubber bullets at Firebrand.
Oh boy. Okay.
that's what you get for going
I don't have any
first.
special arrangements right now for my stats, I think, so everything's good.
Okay,
Regular old 10s.
Bang.
so that's a 16
Go ahead.
gun.
Oop, that is a miss then.
All right, so it flies over your head. This laser show is disorienting everyone, even the robot's targeting system. But the Ordris are quite a bit quicker. So you're going to bound out from the corners. This one is going for Firebrand, and this one is sweeping up to Scrap. So
Alright.
the one attacking Firebrand
Don't have
is
to beat a 20, but it probably could.
it's going to snap out what looks like a collapsible baton. It's
Oh,
going
fucking
to
sick.
it's going to light it up, and you can see electricity go up and down. It's and it is going to wail on you with that.
Nice.
Wow, that is a really bad roll.
Oh, yeah, that's a miss. Shame
Yeah.
for it.
So it swings buzzing past your head. And Scrap, it is going to do the same to you. Ooh.
The thing is, I have immunity electricity.
Ah. So take a 2 off of that DC down to a 24.
Okay, that definitely hits straight off the bat.
Mm.
And let's see here. I just want to check one thing and then I'll roll. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Okay. So, oh fuck, I just closed the book. What's wrong with me? I was like, yes. So now wait a second. What did it say? So I have immunity electricity with reflect.
Oh.
So I can-
Ooh.
Since it's only a minor part, you can deal a DC 12 attack back to him.
I will take that, but first I'll roll to see if I actually get bludgeoned to
Yeah.
death. Oh, son of a bitch, I actually got
Okay.
through.
So you take an injury as the electricity just bounces off your shield. The stick does make it through and it whacks you across the face. So you have one injury, but nothing other than that.
Yay.
Yay. And that is the turn for the robots. So Firebrand.
Alright. You know what? I can go ahead and try to take out a majority of these all at once. Because this is an abandoned property, and it's starting a fire time. So, 120-foot cone. I could technically place myself anywhere.
Oh no.
I think I can get a majority of them from here going this way.
Yeah, I think you could probably hit all of them except this one, and of
Yeah.
course these two.
Like, maybe if I, like, position myself, like, right next to this guy, I could get them all. And then it's just facing a little bit closer towards the center, like this.
I'd say, yeah, you could get all of them except this one in that case.
Perfect. So, I'm going to do that. It does not necessarily require a roll. But here
Okay.
it is.
Dodge GC. Okay, so how much?
Is
I can't
not a
see
hit.
under the fire. Okay.
It is a DC 23 to dodge.
Uh,
Or is it? Wait, no, hold up.
no. So if it
Yeah, there we
is,
Dodge
Okay.
for half, DC 19 toughness.
Okay. So what is the dodge DC though?
It would in fact be
Higher than 10, wouldn't it?
Yeah, wouldn't it be
yeah, I know that I've had trouble getting this macro to work properly. But the ranks of it, I believe, are in fact like 8 or 9. Double checking, yep, 8. So it is DC 18 to dodge.
DC 18. All right, 1, 2, 3.
And that will be
4,
for
5,
half.
7. Okay, so 7 are going to make some dodge checks.
5, 6, 7.
7.
Oh, one just did it splendiferously.
Mm-hmm.
Yay! One did it, the rest failed.
All right, all the ones that failed, it is DC 23 toughness. The ones that succeeded, DC 19 toughness.
All right, let's do the ones that failed first. Oof. So it doesn't matter. So all the ones that failed get melted and incinerated. The one that succeeds burns anyway.
I was gonna say it needed to be the one that succeeded needed to be the one right here in front of him, and it needed to survive. That would have been hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, yeah, that would be fantastic.
So
This
these
be like straight up
guys,
Terminator at that point.
I guess I should mention it is also contagious and secondary, but they're all dead anyway.
yes.
However, I am vulnerable, but I will go ahead and just sort of take my place like out in the middle of the fire and take a +2 defensive bonus.
And take a bow.
Indeed. Just striding through my own flames. Feels good.
Feels good, man.
I had been thinking about going in there with and launching a missile, but I think I'll go with the other plan instead.
So you just hear like from outside, you're sitting there like, I wonder what's going on here. This is like some faded like text to speech. The music kicks on, and all of a sudden just
Yeah.
Yeah, firebrand
Whoosh!
literally like swooping through the building like a dragon.
Crap, it is onto you.
So he just left me with these two robots.
Yes.
That's fine. I've wanted to say hi to these guys for a while.
I'm coming back.
You're drunk.
Yeah, so that makes my fire better.
I'm a fire breather now. Look, woohoo. Okay,
Come on, man.
He's got so much alcohol in his breath, he's literally causing little flare-ups as he's talking.
every time he hiccups, a little fire goes boom. I'm just gonna go ahead. Like this one smacked me in the face, so I'm just gonna actually just. Oh, should I do something fancy or should I just lay into him?
Pick the one up and use it to slam the other one.
Well, the thing is that grabbing works a bit differently if I want to use it as a weapon.
Yeah.
I'll have to succeed by multiple things, and I'm not grab specialized, so it'd be very difficult. And I can't charge him because he's right next door. If I trip him, he'd just get up and smack me. Oh, I'll break his arm off. Or at least the weapon that he's holding.
You attempt to disarm.
I'm gonna smash.
I'm gonna smash.
I'm just gonna
Alright.
destroy it. Oop. So I'm gonna roll at a -5, right? Nope. Wait, yes. So the -5 circumstance penalty for attacking a held object, which I am. So whatever this is, -5. Wow.
Wow. So a big old 4 does not hit him.
No. Thanks, music. That worked out perfectly. Okay.
Oh no. So you make a somewhat clumsy grab at the nightstick, but it just jerks it back. And it beeps kind of angrily.
Beep you, fucker. Come here.
All right, Arsenal. There is all hell breaking loose in there.
Yeah,
There
but
is at least one fire.
I don't hear anybody saying "oh shit," so I'm going with my original thing and I'm doing Overwatch and basically trying to watch for a certain green-suited person trying to escape.
Okay.
Yeah, hovering over the building and such,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I'm sitting on the edge, so I'm not actually in the combat, but yeah, I'm kind of like circling that block a little bit, watching all the alleys and all that sort of stuff.
Okay. You are on Overwatch. Back to Rona.
Alright, back to rush back in. Whoosh. Slam attack again.
Okay. Make your move. Wowee. Okay. So the DC for that would actually be 26 because that's a slam, right?
know what that means.
Okay, so normally it looks like that is a
DC 25 attack.
DC 25. So, and so that is a plus 10 by default.
Or,
But because you are doing the slam with the 1, then that becomes a 26.
oh, I thought it would be a plus 10. I thought, based on what you're saying, to my understanding, because I don't understand anything, as previously agreed on by everybody ever to exist or meet me, that that would modify the existing DC already.
If that was the case, it would be disgustingly powerful. I think its main purpose is to allow characters who are fast but not necessarily strong to still deal damage.
Oh, because that's literally that it's no different. The idea would be if I wasn't impervious, I'd be hurting myself for no reason.
Well, it is one better than this one.
Yeah, I'm slamming into people to deal maybe one more damage. Or no, one more TC.
Hey, that one more DC can make the difference between a degree of success.
Right, but it would also kill me if I didn't have impervious.
Well, that's why we're doing it.
No, that's it. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make much sense to ever do it then.
Yeah,
But-
it's just a
but
little bit
because-
of physics is all.
Well, there's the other thing is like it says in the slam attack, for 2 points you can take immunity to your own slam damage.
Right, no, I understand that. But at the same time, I already deal 25 DC
Yeah.
versus doing this to deal 26. That's what I'm saying. I don't really
Yeah.
understand what the point is then. Otherwise, then I'll just go back to rushing in and punching people the normal way. I thought this was going to be leaps and bounds better. That's all.
Yeah. At
No.
least here with multi-attack, it goes even higher. So let's see how much that is.
Yes.
Well, it
Then-
doesn't. They typically roll very well. This is like Scrap's first fight for me every time,
Ah,
where the guy turns out to be the best of the minions.
See, the thing is, at least you can get away. I go, FMS. I just kind of sit there.
Wow, okay, so that is... How many degrees is that?
Dos.
Dose degrees! So it is staggered. Oof! So you come in, whack into this thing. It kind of skids back. Scrap, you see this thing after that jerks away, kind of slide past you a little ways. And you see like several large dents in its head.
What the hell?
spooky stuff.
This place is haunted. You're burning the ghosts out. They're getting mad, punching the robots.
Quick question. If I was going to target the other guy, that's still a hit regardless, right?
Pardon?
I have multi-attack. Multi-attack covers multiple targets.
The
I
attack...
think it's declarative ahead of time where you take a penalty to the number of targets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. I'm just trying to understand it first.
Otherwise, if it's single target and you don't take a declarative penalty, you get additional damage.
Right, if
based on how
success will
well-
increase the attack's resistance by DC of +2 for 2 degrees of success.
Yeah. Heh. Oh, wait. Because the way they describe
I'm
multi-attack-
confused by the fact that you
Yeah.
increase the DC by 2 after you've determined the degrees of success.
No, you don't usually, but I was counting this as another slam. Because when you made the attack, it was still a slam.
Right. Again, I'm asking questions because I just want to know how this fucking game works. Okay?
But yeah, usually if it's the multi-attack, then you would add more depending on the degrees of success.
Alright, future reference. And then
Yeah.
I will zoom back out.
Okay. So that has happened. So a lot of the robots are burning. But
Indeed.
as they're kind of getting all roasted up, all you hear is more robots, and more of them start pouring out of these side doors.
Oh.
All different shapes and sizes of robots, all painted a truly horrendous shade of purple. And this place is quickly starting to fill up with robots, broken robots, etc.
And fire.
And fire. So yeah, there are even more now. These ones are going to start kind of scooting around the fire, moving in this direction. This guy, this legend, is going to run over here and bop Scrap. Looks like some sort of
bopping is like half my job, so this is fine.
It looks like some sort of chef bot that's going to bop you with a rolling pin.
What? No. What do you even use that for? I don't understand. Oh.
That's a big miss.
I dodge it.
You are not similar enough to a piece of dough. It doesn't know what to do.
One of the few things in the world that I can actually dodge.
Crappy minion attacks.
Yes.
But there are a lot of minions now.
There certainly are.
Firebrand. Actually, no, wait. No, the bots still have to go.
Yeah, the ones that are actually already on the map.
Yes.
Damn it.
So these guys are going to kind of gang up on you now. They're going to execute a couple of power attacks on you because you appear to be a tough nut to crack.
Sturdier than usual.
A sturdier nut than most.
They can't just beat me into the ground like most. Oh, fuck.
Can I do something real quick?
So those are still the regular 26, but they're amping up their strikes. So you still are taking the -2 because it's electric,
right? Because
the power attack is just a regular 26. So
I have a thing called interpose. It says once per round I can take a hit for somebody.
But did you move your movement?
I'm only half my distance away, remember, because I can only move half, hit, and then half back. So I am technically well within my movement.
But if you move, okay.
What he's trying to say is like you have a movement quota.
Yes, and Wait. Okay.
I think my movement quota is what, 4,000 feet.
So with your
you can always just stop on top of a building instead or something.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, because I'm moving off of the map, there's no real way to track how far I'm going after this, so I'm just assuming as far as I can, or as far as necessary to get out of the field of the battle scope.
So in I guess in future reference, maybe stop a bit closer, because then we wouldn't have a problem regarding like interpose. But yeah, so as of now, I'm assuming you're not moving your full distance when you're doing this, so you would be able to interpose, but you'd be in the building for this turn.
Well, I mean, it stops me where I am, I'm assuming. So I'd be wherever he's taking the hit.
Yes. So you'd probably end up right there.
This very strange man just pops into existence.
Yeah, I'm aware.
That's not for you, it's for the audience.
Okay.
I'm only saying interpose. They have no idea what the hell that means.
So you would have to be right here because it is this robot that's attacking Grab. So it swings in, and I assume you're blocking the crit, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so that's right. I got to roll for the other guy. Oh, wait, did I actually dodge? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Does a 15 hit you?
No. Okay. I was thinking dodge. My dodge is 15. My parry is 12.
Okay. So anyway, this big beefy ol' hit is going to strike Kronos instead. So Kronos, you make that toughness check.
And back to the regular page. And scroll down. And where is toughness?
Part of me just wants them to get knocked the fuck out.
Well,
it is one shot.
Actually, good question. Is the damage under your impervious amount?
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, I think it's above 5.
Yeah. If it was a 20, then he'd be able to absorb it, no problem. But it is a 28.
Yeah.
So
just gotta ask.
So how many degrees is that?
Isn't that just
normally?
What, 3?
1 to 5 would be 1, 6 to 10 would be 2, and 11 on would be 3.
Okay, so
Oh, is it? I thought it was every 5, or...
Yeah, it's every 5, so like the first 5 is within the damage first range.
Right, but that's only, what, 3 degrees of success?
So is that 3 degrees of success normally with that?
Versus 28, that would be... That looks like it's 9.
Wow, I don't understand anything.
Then.
So that's 2 degrees.
That's just 9. That's just 9 numbers separating 19 to 28. So it'd just be
So it's 2 degrees.
Wait,
I don't know. I was way overthinking that in my head.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you just reached forwards also. Like 19 to 20 would be 1, 20 to 25 would be 2. I thought we were going that way.
Yeah.
No. It's just literal numbers between.
Fortunately, seeing as this is not a minion, it still can. The crits actually do have an effect, which the effect is to raise the DC by 1 degree. So it is 3 degrees of damage